There are moments in sports that transcend box scores, wins, or highlight reels. They become myth, etched into the legacy of a player forever. For LeBron James, that moment came on June 7th, 2012, inside Boston's hostile TD Garden. With his back against the wall, down 3-2 in the Eastern Conference Finals, LeBron wasn't just facing the Celtics. He was confronting his critics, his past failures, and the narrative that he couldn't win when it mattered most. Game 6 wasn't just a must-win, it was a career-defining war. And LeBron walked into the fire and emerged as a different kind of player, a champion. By 2012, LeBron James was already one of the most gifted players the NBA had ever seen.
Wayne Wade, here he comes with LeBron. Oh my! Again!
Comes James, lobs to Wade. Back to James.
3-on-2 break for the Heat. Wade for LeBron. To the moon.
But with 8 seasons under his belt and 0 championships, his career was haunted by unmet expectations. His struggles against the Boston Celtics in particular symbolized his biggest roadblock to greatness. In 2008, a 45-point outburst in a Game 7 loss wasn't enough to carry his Cleveland Cavaliers past Boston's Big Three. Then in 2010, Boston once again ousted LeBron in the playoffs, sparking speculation that he had mentally checked out before his free agency decision. When LeBron took his talents to South Beach in the infamous 2010 televised special, the backlash was immediate. Teaming up with Dwayne Wade and Chris Bosh in Miami to form a super team rubbed fans, especially those in Cleveland, the wrong way. The arrogance of the Heat's not 1, not 2, not 3 championship parade only raised the stake. And when Miami melted down in the 2011 NBA Finals against the Dallas Mavericks, LeBron's critics drew louder. Despite being in his prime and playing with 2 All-Stars, LeBron shrunk under pressure, raising real questions about whether he was built to be the leader of a champion. Heading into the 2011-2012 season, LeBron was under enormous scrutiny, but rather than fold, he responded with brilliance. He won his 3rd MVP in 4 years, proving once again that he was the league's most dominant force in the regular season. In the playoffs, the Heat cruised past the New York Knicks in the first round. In the second round, they faced a scare against the Indiana Pacers, dropping to a 2-1 deficit while missing Chris Bosh. With the season on the line, LeBron responded with a vengeance, dropping 40 points, 18 rebounds, and 9 assists in Game 4 to even the series. Miami would go on to win in 6 games, setting up a familiar foe in the Eastern Conference Finals, the Boston Celtics. The Heat came out strong. Games 1 and 2 were classic LeBron performances, 30-plus points, tenacious defense, and a 2-0 series lead. But the Celtics, older, battle-tested, and still dangerous, took Games 3 and 4 in Boston, evening the series at 2 games apiece. In Game 5, LeBron again dropped over 30 points, but a cold-blooded three-pointer from Paul Pierce late in the 4th quarter gave Boston a stunning win and a 3-2 series lead. The Heat were reeling. A second straight season without a title would have been catastrophic for LeBron's image. With the basketball world ready to pounce, LeBron had only one choice: go into enemy territory and save his legacy. LeBron's mindset before Game 6 said it all. Quote, "I felt absolutely nothing," he said. "No nerves, no fear, just focus." From the moment the ball tipped, LeBron was on a mission. He opened the game with a vicious tomahawk dunk, and from there, he unleashed one of the most efficient, ruthless, and dominant performances in NBA history. By halftime, LeBron had 30 points on 12 of 14 shooting, he made 11 straight field goals, and had 0 emotion on his face throughout. He hit fadeaways over defenders, step-back jumpers, strong drives through contact, and even three-pointers with ice in his veins. The TD Garden, once his house of horrors, became his canvas, his playground. He painted a masterpiece, and he did it silently, with no showboating, no complaints, and no drama. In the second half, he never slowed down. A one-legged fader off glass? Swish. A step-back 3 in Paul Pierce's face? Money. Even with 3 Celtics surrounding him, LeBron was unfazed. He played every second of the game until Miami had built a 22-point lead, only resting at the 3:11 mark of the 4th quarter. LeBron finished that Game 6 with 45 points, 15 rebounds, and 5 assists while shooting 73% from the field. He became just the second player in NBA history to post a 45, 15, and 5 stat line in a playoff game. the other being Wilt Chamberlain in 1964. More importantly, he became the first to do it in an elimination game. This was the moment that changed everything. The doubters were silenced. The narrative shifted. The chosen one had finally answered the call in the biggest moment of his career to date. Miami won Game 7, then went on to defeat the Oklahoma City Thunder in 5 games in the NBA Finals. LeBron finally lifted the Larry O'Brien Trophy and was named Finals MVP. During the post-game interview, with the weight of the world off of his shoulders, LeBron summed it up perfectly. "It's about damn time," he said. He wasn't done either.
When the clock hit triple zeros, what's the first thing that ran through your mind?
It's about damn time. It's about damn time.
The next season, LeBron would lead the Heat to a second consecutive title in 2013, this time in a legendary 7-game battle against the San Antonio Spurs. Then, in 2016, he returned to Cleveland and delivered the city's first championship in over 50 years, coming back from a 3-1 deficit against the 73-win Golden State Warriors in the process. Eventually, LeBron would win a 4th NBA title with the Los Angeles Lakers in 2020 and surpass Kareem Abdul-Jabbar as the NBA's all-time leading scorer, adding yet another layer to his already legendary resume. While LeBron's career has been filled with incredible highs and historic achievements, Game 6 in Boston in 2012 stands as the most important game of his life. It was the moment he shut out the noise, silenced the doubters, and rewrote the story of his career. From villain to victor, from questioned to crowned. When the pressure was at its peak, LeBron James didn't just play, he conquered. That night at TD Garden, the King didn't just save his legacy, he made it immortal.